Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing an updated foundation routine for you guys. I have had so many questions in my recent video on the foundation color I used, the concealer, the blush, stuff like that, and it's just really hard for me to comment on every single one because I feel like sometimes they don't go through on my end and then you guys don't see what I say, and so I just thought it'd be easy to just do an updated foundation routine because I've been absolutely loving the foundation and everything that I've been doing recently, so I wanted to do a video for it anyway. And yeah, that's basically what this video is going to be, and I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'm just going to go ahead and get right into the video. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to start off with is a moisturizer, and I've recently been obsessed with the Ultra Repair Cream, and it's by Sephora. It's the First Aid Beauty, and it just looks like this, and this is just a really thick, really nice textured moisturizer, and I've just been loving it. And oh, by the way, before I start off this video, I already applied foundation to my forehead just for the sake of the video because I just like how my bangs look in videos when they're down, and it's easier for me to just film me doing my face on my actual, or my foundation on my actual face. So I already went ahead and put foundation on my forehead and everything like that, so that's why I'm not going to be putting it up there today. But I'm just taking that moisturizer and just applying it on my skin, and it smells really good. I like the smell of it. Dylan says, I said this in a video before, but he always says that it smells like crayons, but I like it. So yeah, I'm just applying that on my skin, and this is a very reasonable priced moisturizer. It's honestly one of my favorites that I've ever used. I've had it for a couple weeks now, and I absolutely love it, so I definitely recommend it to you guys. And so yeah, now I'm going to go on to foundation, and I have been mixing two recently, and I've just absolutely loved the combination of these two foundations. I'm mixing my Urban Decay Naked Skin foundation, and I don't know why I still keep it in the box, but yeah, I'm mixing those, and I'm in the shade 1.0 in the Urban Decay foundation, and then I'm using my Kat Von D foundation, and it is in the color, I don't know. All I know is that it is the lightest shade that they sell. So I normally just take about one pump of that, and then I take one pump of my Urban Decay foundation. Sorry, I didn't push down all the way. And then I just mix them together with my finger. And I really like this combination because I feel like the Urban Decay is very sheer, medium to full coverage, and sometimes I like to have my coverage be really full coverage like I do today because I am breaking out. Because I recently got the Clarisonic, Dylan got it for me, and whenever you first start to use it, it definitely breaks out your skin because it's getting out all the dirt and oils that have been trapped in there. So recently I have just been using these two combinations, and I'm going to be taking it on my Sigma Flat Top Kabukie. It's the F80 brush. This brush is amazing. I literally cannot say enough good things about this brush. If you guys don't own it, your life will completely change whenever you use it. And of course someone wants to be calling me right now. So I'm not really buffing it, I'm just kind of tapping it so the foundation really covers up and it's not being slid all over my face. And I found that this is the best way to apply foundation, even if I'm not using this particular foundation or this particular brush, just in general, because I used to buff it and I would see streaks. It's just because I was buffing it. It's really good if you just tap it all over. So yeah, that is the foundation, and now I'm going to move into concealer, and I've been really liking brightening concealers. I'm very torn between the two because I love my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealers. I had the brightening shade, and then I had just the corrector color. I was in the color Fair Clair, and then the brightening and illuminating shade. And I used these for the longest time, and recently I have discovered the Maybelline Dream Lumi concealer. This stuff is amazing, and I use it literally every time I do my makeup. And I'm in the shade Ivory. It says it twice. So I just take a little bit like this, and I just make a V shape right underneath my eyes. And this is the lightest shade they have, for those of you who were wondering, because I did get asked in my getting ready video what shade I was in. So I just put that under my eyes, and then I found that when I use my finger, it slides the product everywhere. So I have been using my Real Techniques, what is this brush called? It's a pointed foundation brush, and I just take it and tap the concealer into my skin underneath my eyes. And this definitely prevents from creasing, and it just really helps the concealer stay pigmented and not lose its color, and it just really brightens up underneath my eyes. So yeah, I just take that underneath my eyes, and then I normally take my either Makeup Forever's HD setting powder, or I will take my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. Either one. Recently I've been using the Makeup Forever because I really feel like it just shrinks my pores, and I will either use my Real Techniques brush or my e.l.f. flat top powder brush, and I've been using this more, so I'm just going to use that for the video because I really feel like it just keeps the powder in place and it really sets my makeup well. So I'll just tap some into the cap, and then I will just start tapping it. And I'm not buffing this, I'm just tapping it, because if I were to swirl my brush, it would just take off all my makeup. And it just really helps my skin stay matte, and I like that. So now I'm going to move on to bronzer, and you guys know I've been using the Nars Laguna bronzer for the longest time. I hit pan on it recently, so I'm just going to be taking it on this contour brush I got from Walmart, and I'm just tapping this. I haven't really been into like swirling my products or like buffing them in. I'm kind of just just tapping it right here. And I feel like it makes it look a lot more natural and a lot less harsh. And I also learned a trick from a girl that I watch on YouTube, and I don't take my contour further than half of my eye. So as soon as I get to the half point way of my eye, I kind of stop. It really makes your face look a lot slimmer, and it just looks really nice. So then for blush, it definitely varies on a day-to-day basis, but for today I think I'm going to go with my Nars blush, and I've been really loving the color Deep Throat, and it's just this peachy light pink color. It has a very subtle shimmer. Taking it on a Real Techniques blush brush, and I'm just applying it right above my contour. And I don't know, I just feel like this new way just really slims my face and just makes it look a lot better. I feel like before it was like there was blush all over my face and I didn't like it. So I've just been doing it like that. And then for highlight, I have been obsessed, absolutely obsessed with my Too Faced Candlelight Glow highlighting powder. I don't think I mentioned this in my favorites video, I can't remember, but if I didn't, it was just because I forgot to put it in the video. But this stuff literally is the most amazing highlight I've ever used. I take it on my Real Techniques contour brush, and I just swirl my brush in it, and then I just tap it right above my cheekbones, and you can instantly see the glow that it gives. Like, it's unbelievable how pretty this is. And I definitely prefer these to the MAC Mineralized Skin Finishes, just because I feel like those are very powdery, and this is a very pressed highlight, and it looks so pretty on the skin. I absolutely love it. So I've just been taking that like that, and it's really, really pretty. And I know that this is not part of foundation, but I'm just finishing up my makeup because I'm going to hang out with Christian. So I'm just going to apply my lip products. And recently, I've been loving the combination of these two. It's the Maybelline Color Whisper in Ooh La Lilac. Just this really pretty lilac color like this. And I've just been applying it on my lips like this. And then on top of that, I have been loving my Revlon Lip Butter in Sugar Plum. This was my favorite color during the fall. And I feel like when I mix it on top of this color, it just makes like a really pretty, like berry pink color, and I love it. I don't know. I just think it looks really pretty, and I've been completely obsessed with it. So yeah, you guys, that is my completed foundation routine. I did this because a lot of you guys had requested what shade I was in my foundation, what under eye concealer I used, what blush I was wearing, and I just decided instead of to responding to you guys and all those comments, because I know sometimes you guys don't see those, I would just do an updated foundation routine. And I've been absolutely loving this foundation routine. I've been using it for a few weeks now, and I've been in love with it. I've never felt more confident about my foundation until recently, because I just feel like the way I applied everything, it doesn't slip off my face or look greasy or oily, and everything just stays in place all day, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, you guys, that is it for my foundation routine. If you have any comments or requests, leave them down below. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye!